Hi everybody, it's Amber, and I haven't made a video in a while. I've been pretty busy. I'm going to share with you a tutorial on that burlap flower, the burlap flowers that I was making. I just kind of played around with a few things because I'm not really a sewer, so I really don't. I'm not really good at sewing, so I wanted to try and make flowers that didn't take any sewing. So I joined a swap at the Scrappy Bookworm One's channel. It's Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia. And we had to make flowers. So I made some lace and ribbon flowers for my partner. And then after I sent them, I was like, oh, I could have probably made some with burlap because I got a bunch of burlap from my good friend, Bridget. She's Fat Fanny 618, and I wanted to play around with it. So it's not perfect, and there's probably better ways out there to do it, but it's, the way I did it's really rustic, and you don't measure anything. There's not really one right way to do it, so I'm just going to show you what I do. I kind of learned it from a technique that I learned, and I cannot remember whose channel it was. I was watching a bunch of different tutorials, so I kind of took like a bunch of them and tweaked it a little bit and made it my own. So all you need is and I wish I had a burlap flower to show you, but I've given them all away, or made stuff with them. So all you really need is 3 strips. You may not even need this many, but I just cut some burlap that I had, and I made like roughly 12 inch by 1 inch, I think. Yeah, 12 inch by 1 inch strips. So, and then all you need is a circle punch, or you can, cut your own circle if you don't have a circle punch. I did a 2-inch one, and I just cut a piece of cardstock. And all you really do is you take your burlap, and then, oh, you need a hot glue gun also. So, what you do is you take your circle, and you just run some glue along the side like this. It doesn't even have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be straight, anything. So do about that much. And then you take your burlap and you start laying it down and kind of fanning it. So you lay it on top of each other like this. So that way it lays flat. Okay. So you can probably do about 3 or 4 layers. So you have it like this. Then you just move it out of your way, take the glue where the glue ended, and do another little strip of glue. And you just keep repeating it. And by doing this, it keeps it flat, and it keeps it nice and even. So I'm just going around it like this. You'll probably burn yourself a couple times like I do, but this is really the best way to do it, I think. So here we go. I'm going to apply more glue. And I'm almost running out of this strip, so go to my next one. So here's this one where it ends. Just kind of glue it down. Like I said, it's really rustic and kind of artsy and just really simple. So I took my next strip. Can you see? I'm sorry. Hope the lighting is good. So here we go. I'm going to apply more glue. I'll just take it to the end where it meets the other pieces of burlap, and then just keep going around it, layering it like a fan right on that paper. And then once you get to the end, see, look, I told you I'm not perfect at this. It's just really messy and kind of vintagey. It's like it'll be like a vintage burlap flower because it'll look old and worn. Okay, so there's where it ended there, and you still have the 1 strip left. So right here, kind of where you have this little flap left, you're just going to apply glue and glue it down just like that. Okay, so then let me get another glue stick here. Okay, so now you have your last piece, And you're just going to do it kind of overlapping like this, and then just go around it. You're going to go around it one time, and this is going to be enough because it's a smaller area. So you're actually going to apply glue kind of right on top of the other burlap that you just laid down. Same thing, go around and just layer it again. Same thing, you guys. And then I'll show you what we're going to use for the flower center. It turns out really pretty. Keep doing that. Folding it over. Hope you can see what I'm doing. And then we need more glue again. Okay. And you know what? There's going to be glue strands and frayed burlap everywhere, but you're going to be able to clean it up at the end. Okay, so now I'm here at my last little flap thing. I'm going to apply one more dab of glue. Fold it down. And there we go. And I'm just going to take my scissors and trim some of these little straggler pieces. And clean it up a little bit, although it does look kind of cute how it's all frayed. I swear I have allergies still. I did 3 hours of yard work yesterday, and I was a little out of control out there, and I have allergies now. Trimmed all the rose bushes and cleaned the yard. Okay, so this is what you have now, and here's the back. No one's going to see the back because you're going to actually, it's good because, sorry, my tripod is not in good shape. Okay. The back of you're not going to see this because you're going to lay it flat on your project. That's kind of how I've designed this to kind of be for some more paper crafts than, not for like really for hair clips or anything like that. But you know, you could probably, if you worked with it or played with it a little bit, you could probably do it for really anything. So anyways, I'm trying to adjust my tripod, guys, sorry. Okay, so here's what you have so far, and then all that's left to do is your flower center. So I have these vintage buttons. I have a bunch, but I had these are truly vintage buttons that I got from a friend. They're her grandma's collection from years and years ago. So I'm gonna use one of these. Let's see which one would look pretty. This one's really pretty. I think I'll use that one. So you're just gonna basically hot glue it to your flower right there. So here we go. Take your hot glue gun. There's probably a better way to do this too, because I burn myself every time, but I'm just gonna apply a bunch of hot glue. And then place it in the center and push it down. And you're done. There's glue all over me. And it's all done. Yay! See? So that's my burlap flower tutorial. If you don't have burlap, I know they sell burlap ribbon like at Hobby Lobby and stuff. But really, if you go to like seriously like the lumber yard, or not the lumber yard, the lumber stores like Lowe's or Home Depot, they sell big things of burlap, or you can get it at Joann's or Michael's or any of the fabric stores. So there's my burlap flower, and I'd use it like on a card or something. I don't have one here that I've been working on, but I like to use it on vintage style projects. You know, you could put it on a mini album or even a layout. So there's my burlap flower, and I hope you guys go out and make your own, and I'd love to see what you make. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.